Well, while Hugh's just rolling a cigarette, this seems like a good time to give a content warning for this particular project. There may be some effing and jeffing, some coarse language that the young ones might not want to hear.
Hey, Rob, they just like old friends. Yeah, old friends never taste this good. I heard that.
And this is the Daily Grind. We don't have to use this straight away. We can mess around with a few things, see what happens, see what works.
What do you mean? See what? Oh, with the intro.
Yeah, just to get us going.
This will do for now. Welcome to the Daily Grind. I'm Hudson Howard.
And I'm Theo.
Right, Theo. So, we've undertaken this task to, while we're in quarantine, while the whole world pretty much is in quarantine, we are going to watch the movie Grind, 2003 skateboard film, every single day.
I want to say for 90 days.
90 days, I think, yeah.
We'll see how we do on that. This is obviously a complete rip-off of, what's it called?
Worst idea of all time.
The worst idea of all time. And we're one sitting of the film down, we're starting to realise it. This is a film from our childhood.
Yeah, I probably haven't seen it for 10 years.
Which I remember far too much of, considering I haven't seen it for 10 years either.
That's it, isn't it? I was surprised how much but I probably watched it 100 times when I was younger.
For those who don't know, it's a skateboard film, the classic journey from some group of friends going out on tour, trying to get sponsored, and the hilarity that ensues.
Yeah.
And I think it's worth pointing out that this film has an 8% score on Rotten Tomato.
8%. That brings me to, I guess, what would you give the film out of 10?
Oh, I actually wasn't expecting this.
8%. I don't know. That's
that's far too harsh.
I think that's harsh.
It has.
But looking at the film critically, it's questionable, isn't it?
As a piece of media, I would give it a 6. I'd say it's better than
6 out of 10.
It's better than wanking for an hour and a half.
I don't think it is. Maybe we should do a podcast where you and I go into our separate bedrooms, wank for an hour and a half, and
why do they have to be separate?
We'd have more to talk about than watching this fucking film every day.
I think this film has a lot to offer. I think it is the classic hero's tale. It's like an epic of skateboarding. The one thing the film could have done with a lot is
better skaters.
Okay, 2 things that the film could have done with. Someone who actually knew what they're doing, with like a continuity editor.
Sure, yeah, that sucked.
The amount of stuff that just, like, something's on fire in one cut, and you cut to the next cut, and it's just not there.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess the Wiggers, those the hip-hop quadro who are getting in people's grill.
Those guys are outrageous, man. But 6, man, that's pretty good score, I think. 6 out of 10.
I don't know, maybe that is a little bit rose-tinted.
That's quite generous, yeah. I'm looking more towards the 4. Like, it's entertaining, it's funny, some bits are funny, but it's funny just because it's...
Some bits aren't funny. Some bits that are meant to be funny aren't funny.
Yeah, but it's all the weird bits, isn't it? Like, rewatching it now, as like an adult, the character, Matt, what a fucking bellend, man. Just an annoying bastard.
Yeah, but I think he sums up like someone that we've all known. We've all known some absolutely bombastic wanker that.
Yeah, he is just crazy, isn't he?
Just
so shall we
dumb as hell.
Chronologically start. So this guy, he's the first scene is him.
I guess who's seen this film? Assume everyone who hasn't seen this film. If you've seen this film and are listening to this, go and watch that film.
Go watch the film. Well, that's it, isn't it? We're suggesting that you watch the film. Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't know, with a 4, are you suggesting that someone watches the film?
Just
it's worse than average. That's the thing, I think it's got enough charm about it, to put it ever so slightly. I'd say, like, maybe... I wanted to give it more than 5, because I think it's slightly better than average, but maybe 6. Maybe like a 5.1.
I don't know. Is it better than average, though?
For a shit film. There are shit films with like worse stories and acting. Not that the acting's not terrible at some points, but on the whole, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I was thinking, do you think any of those people did any other films that we've seen? Do you think they did any other films?
Honestly, don't know.
They've got
maybe we'll look it up one of these days, but I don't recognise any of them.
They've got to be like mid-40s, 50 now anyway, haven't they? But man, yeah, the skating really sucked in that film. But a skateboard film, I thought, I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell it was edited by someone who doesn't skateboard, never has skateboarded. You can tell, you can see the influence, the skateboarder influence, and they've got some pretty big skaters.
Yeah, true.
In it.
Bam
For the
features in
time,
it heavily,
yeah, Bam, like Ryan Sheckler, dude, Rush Rayleigh and Brian something.
That
Mike
guy.
Mike Vallely constantly
the
fucking...
handstand guy, yeah.
Bob Burnquist. But you can tell it's got like some skateboarder influence, but the producers, the editor, knew nothing about skateboarding and showed the same clip.
Obviously.
How many times it's like, oh, board slide. Oh, sick. The same board slide from a different angle. Oh.
Obviously, the actors had no idea about skateboarding. The way Dustin holds his board, man.
And the whole time it's filmed like below the knee. Not even giving you like, the illusion that this could potentially be the actor.
Yeah. But when they do try and give you the illusion, it's just so blatantly obvious. Like the guy's wig is falling off, and
I swear at one point he's doing like a 540 on the vert on that little skate off the duel
at the end, yeah.
Which isn't a bad little scene, I must say. It's particularly how everyone just flocks to the stands.
Yeah,
it's just like people Woo! But the skating in that scene was pretty rad.
Well, shall we, considering I don't think many people have seen this film, especially it came out 17 years ago, shall we give a little synopsis of what goes on?
If we can, yeah. Let's start from the beginning.
So Eric, the protagonist, well, one of the protagonists, I would say he's like the main guy.
Yeah.
He's like the main guy. The first scene is him skating to the skate shop, isn't it? And with the skate shop owner in a desperate bid to get sponsored.
Well, he just broke his board, didn't he?
That's right, yeah.
On his way out, and he's trying to pick up a free board, and then Bam walks in.
Yes, and that sort of inspires him, doesn't he?
SSBS t-shirt looking.
Does Bam tell him about the tour? Is that what happens?
No.
He overhears Bam about the tour?
I don't think so. I think Bam is just in there to have that scene like mirrored at the end where Eric gives it to the kid. You know, Bam doesn't hook him up.
Yeah.
But Eric's like, I'm going to hook up the kids.
I think you're probably right, actually.
For the love, which is hilarious because it paints Bam as a bit of an arsehole as well. Well, he's not necessarily in the film.
No, I mean, he's a safe guy in the film, isn't he? Apart from to the girl. He's like a safe guy until the girl shows up.
Yeah.
And he turns into a major dick. Anyway, lots of hilarity ensues. Eric
so they
drags his mates along. They're all
No,
graduating.
wait, we got to the shop.
Okay,
so
all right, yeah.
It's the summer holidays. The kids have just finished high school.
How old does that make you in America?
18, I think.
Okay. All right.
And Eric gets his mates to go on tour with him to like follow Jimmy Wilson, who's like the big faux pro of the video.
Who's a weird guy.
He's like the Tony Hawk of our world.
And he was weird, right?
Yeah, it's
fucking weird.
I think I recognised the actor, but it seemed like he just didn't give a shit about this film.
No
Because I
gusto at all.
Who is he? Do you know who he is?
No, I know what you mean. I sort of recognise him.
When we've seen the credits 100 times, I'm sure we'll know exactly who he is.
Yeah, no, he's not like a pro skater at all, is he? Like,
yeah.
The way he acts is just, he's a bit dry, isn't he? Bit of a boring guy. He's not shredding.
So, yeah, gets the team together. They go on tour. There are some highs, there are some lows. And Sweet Lou getting blowed. Sweet
Lou, he's the main man. I think we both wish we were like Sweet Lou.
I think every man wishes he was Sweet Lou.
Yeah. And Matt, that's another thing about Matt. I don't know why I've taken a disliking straight away to Matt. But who the fuck is this guy? Because it's evident that Eric and Dustin are in college, school together. Yeah. They're like friends. Who's this Matt guy?
You have to. They must be.
Is he just like a schoolmate? Yeah.
He's just a complete waste man, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. And then Sweet Lou's a couple of years older, isn't he? And he's
Sweet Lou's 23, and it's just too easy for him. He's sitting here year after year, watching the new crop rolling, and he just has to take his pick.
I'm just taking my pick. Oh man, how well do you reckon
sex pest is the best way to describe him, but in the most hilarious, endearing way.
Do you think he's a sex pest though? Because he's just a player that gets the girls, whereas
he's hanging out at a skate park, hooking up with 18-year-old girls, like 6. Like, isn't the line? Didn't you finish like school like 6 years ago? So he's
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right, fine. All right, fine.
just because he makes them want it doesn't mean he's not.
No, okay, I see your point.
Don't worry.
But obviously,
But in the best way possible, because everyone's a winner.
the way
The
Matt,
ladies love it. Lou loves it.
the way Matt acts in front of the ladies is just ridiculous as well, isn't it? But
So you can make a donation to the Release the Twins Foundation.
oh man, I've forgotten it. What? How's it go? It's like, oh man, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. I'm sure I'll know it. I'm sure we'll know the script word for word. How were you feeling after the first watch? Every single
It was
day.
it was a long film. It was longer than I was expecting. It was
101.
an hour and a half.
Shout out to the guys that we're biting.
Oh shit!
What's their names, dude? Fuck, I listen to them every day.
Worst idea of
Worst
all time.
idea of all time.
Shout out
So-
to Worst Idea of all time, who were completely not stealing their idea from.
Yeah,
But
well, big shout out. Their film's 101 minutes as well, and I think that's a lot of the grinding, isn't it? Every day.
yeah,
Every single
that's an
day.
issue for them, isn't it? Because it's a big chunk out of your time, especially if we have a smoke. I think we're gonna have to restrict smoke breaks. We have to just,
Oh,
have
yeah,
the-
definitely.
just do the film. We can't.
Yeah, yeah.
We only had one this sitting.
I can see that creeping up, you know, because you're just like, fuck's sake.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to just like literally invest in a vape or just man up and not have.
If we can buy one anywhere. Well, I guess Amazon. Shall we talk a little bit about the situation? Why we're doing this?
Yeah. So Hudson's probably more well informed than I am, but the world, as he alluded to, has been locked down, and the UK is finally starting to take it seriously and starting to insist the general public take it seriously. So this is the first day where people have been told not to leave their houses unless it's absolutely essential.
Because I think, if I'm correct, on the day that we are recording this, which is, what?
24th of March.
I think it was 6,500 cases confirmed with 450 deaths. So the whole country's gone into lockdown. Only leave your house for essential items and 1 bit of exercise a day, I think it is.
Yeah.
And I've stuck to that rule thus far, but obviously you, working in a shop, you're still going out and about.
As I'm told several times on a daily basis, I'm on the front lines. And, helping
You must just
provide-
be like, oh man, really?
So, good gag.
Yeah.
Funny the first time.
So yeah,
So we decided to follow in the footsteps of the worst idea of all time. But not only that, it's also, I think this film was like it's quite meaningful to us. Not meaningful, like we watched it a lot when we were younger.
I watched it again. No exaggeration, probably 20, 30 times. I think that's. But don't get me wrong, it has been long enough for me to forget the scenes. Like, there's lots of weird scenes that I've forgotten.
I remembered a lot of them, but the whole clown college thing was something that just completely eluded me.
Same, probably because it was so weird.
It's so weird, and but the whole thing was put in there just to tie up a couple of loose ends at the end of the film.
Yeah.
There's no setup. It was pretty funny. There's at the beginning of the scene, a deep talk with parents, and they're in clown costume
That was
explaining
quite
why they had to.
that bit, then the bit where Dustin is looking at his sister and is like the same girl that's on Matt's deck. Yeah, that's funny.
There's Hookup Skateboard, who are known for having their like anime edging on like hentai style decks.
Hookups, are they still around?
Don't know. I somehow doubt it.
No, yeah, they must be gone by now. I don't know, were they ever big?
Not in the UK, I don't think. You saw them every so often.
Well,
Personally, like
American.
they was quite big in America, I think. Like lots of brands like that we don't really see here, but still have a big like presence, like Zoo York. Having to see a Zoo York deck around, like
Well, I never really see decks.
never.
Just
That's
tits.
it often. You wish.
Yeah, so every day it's starting to set in there. I'm looking forward to it now, but I can see
Well, yeah, we're only one day in, fresh-legged, as it were.
exactly. First time recording anything, we're completely new to the game.
Yeah, using shout out to the Anchor app.
We're not getting paid for that. We're not getting paid for shit.
See if this makes it on to the recording. Because if it was easy to use and great, then I'll leave it in. If it wasn't,
Cut that
fuck
bit.
you, Anchor, you're rubbish.
It just cut straight to that.
Yeah, I had to load up my PC to get you working. Oh man, piece of shit.
So How much do you reckon this film grossed? 2003. Skateboarding was a big deal back then. Still is now, I imagine.
That was like the beginning of the Tony Hawk boom. That
Yeah,
was the first thing
yeah.
in like 99. So 2003, this game was ripe for it. And there's a lot of names, like Ryan Schechter and Bam were both in the
Yeah, there's big names in there.
Tony Hawk games, yeah.
Do you reckon they did well in the box office?
I reckon it cost them about $50,000 to make. So if they made more than that...
Oh dear, shall we look up how much it made?
If that's the only thing we look up this episode.
Yeah, shall we do one look up an episode?
Yeah, because otherwise I would be listening to people
Googling stuff.
Google stuff about some film that got 8% on Rotten Tomato.
8%, that's harsh. We did pull out the 8% figure, but I think IMDb gave it a 6. Which is what you gave it.
Metacritic gave it 30.
So I reckon...
Oh, that's sad. Okay, what do you reckon?
Well, you said it was sad there. What, so we're talking it didn't make as much as it cost? You want a number?
Guess the budget and guess the box office.
Right, I guess the budget was 3 mil. Less?
No, 6 mil for the budget.
Right, I reckon it
Which
was.
is pretty small budget.
I don't know, back in 2003.
I don't know, it's still pretty small budget.
I guess, yeah, maybe. But,
I'm just checking that Batman film cost one to make, the one with George Clooney. More than 6 million, I'm guessing.
Man, I haven't seen that again. We should have watched that. No,
About a mil of that was probably fucking Jimmy Wilson's.
6 mil, I reckon it did, like, less than a mil.
No, I did 5.
Fuck, I'd suck at this game.
So close to breaking even.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It's better than I thought.
How about we finish off with our best and worst of the day, I suppose. What was the best bit of the film?
Good question.
Yeah, what was the
Best bit of the film.
best bit of the film? And
I might need a little second.
I think the one that caught me off guard the most, only because I don't remember it from all those copious rewatchings as a kid, was that bit with the clowns and the deep talk Matt has with his parents.
Oh yeah.
About them like abandoning him. All done with the two parents in like clown makeup. It's very serious, heartfelt conversation. There's even a bit where he goes and hug his dad, and his dad's even awkward. Like doesn't even embrace the clown.
He kisses him, doesn't he? And he's like, "Yes,
no, that was after.
I love you too, son."
I think that's the scene after.
Oh, bro, I've got it.
Okay.
May I interject?
Yeah.
Right, worst bit of the film. And fucking Eric, who's a soft fucking wet guy anyway, says that he loves it when he's like, when the girl, so his like, the love interest in the film is, is a lady pro skater. She's a pro, isn't she? She's like touring.
I think so, yeah.
She does a couple of board slides.
Jamie's the character's name.
She does her only trick.
No. She has 3 board slides and a nose slide.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget the nose slide.
Sponsor. Shout out to Jamie. I would sponsor her. Anyway, so the worst bit of the film is when they sort of meet up towards the end in the skate park in the jam, and what does he say? He goes, I think I love you. I think I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
And he's met her like once.
It's come out of nowhere. She's managed to get him on the list so he can skate this event. After, frankly, making her feel sorry for him 2 scenes earlier.
Yeah, it's all a bit weird, isn't it? And yeah, he's like,
such awkward.
I think I love you. Yeah, and
all their interactions are so awkward.
Yeah, horrible. The best bit has got to be the bit where they pull up to the club. Are we calling them wiggers?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what they call them in the film, isn't it? And the wiggers pull up in the stretch Hummer to the club, and they sneak into the other door, and they sneak into the club and do that dance. And then Sweet Lou backs out when they get chucked out by security.
Oh yeah, and Sweet Lou's Sweet Lou manages to escape. Every time he could possibly have to do any hard labour, or get kicked out, or do anything he doesn't want to do.
So that
Sweet
was
Lou is out of it.
That was my least and most favourite part of the film. So I sort of interrupted because it was on the tip of my tongue, so I had to get it out.
No, that's fine. I'm thinking.
So your best
maybe
bit?
just the intro for Sweet Lou is maybe the best bit.
Oh yeah,
Just that first scene where you meet Sweet Lou, because that is it's brilliant. You know all about the character. You know you want to be Sweet Lou.
And the bit in the club when they're leaving, and there's a silhouette of him slapping the girl's ass in the window.
Sweet Lou.
Dear. So yeah, I think we're both say we're solid fans of Sweet Lou.
Yeah, Sweet Lou, man. He's the man.
And just the weird way the film.
Oh yeah, the worst bit is the continuity.
Yeah, it's just so strange.
Like the Wiggers, I can't remember what I said earlier. The Wiggers, they have their little like firework exchange when they're driving on each other, and then there's a scene where these guys are like, "Alright, I'm out," and chuck the milkshake over the windscreen.
Yeah. Oh,
and then literally the next cut, the there's no like milkshake at all, to be seen on the windscreen anywhere.
Don't you think it's strange as well that the film will be in a bit of dialogue and then it will just cut to them skating some random ass spot, like some junkyard or some clown college bit?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, like a lot. I feel they lead into the skate scenes quite a lot. I feel like it was written by skateboarders.
Do you think?
But everyone else who had anything to do with it didn't skate.
Do you think it was written by skateboarders?
There's enough of something there that makes it feel like a proper skate film. On the whole, when they're not carrying their boards like idiots and...
Dustin carries his like such a mincer. He's mincing around with his boards.
And some of the words they use, maybe it's just because it's old skater talk. Yeah, there's definitely like a spark. There's like some genuine skateboarder love in the film.
Yeah, okay.
It's just been ruined by
I think the badness of the skate knowledge definitely outweighs the parts that were good about the skateboarding. Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the thing. There was nothing like mind blowing, and even the bits that was like, oh, this could be quite sick. They cut out way too early, like you'd never see in like a skate video because they're doing what they're doing. So you see Bam like do this weird little like nollie pop early grab thing, off something that's like 10 foot tall, into a bank. That's pretty rad. And then the second he touches the ground, it's like cut. Yeah, it's like, what? Did he land it? Who knows?
Stacked it.
Yeah.
Right. How long have we been running for? Oh, okay. No, that's all right. We unlocked it. It was like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Oh god,
that's everything I've got.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So since we've got 89 more of these to do.
Fuck. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, we'll call it a day for today. If you enjoyed listening to this, you should seek psychiatric help.
Watch the film, though. Don't listen to
us.
Yeah,
watch the film. Watch the film. Do that.
Right.
If you've made it this far and you haven't seen the film, watch the film.
No one's going to watch the film off of what we said.
I think they should watch the film.
Yeah. Right, watch the film. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Do I have to see you tomorrow? Do I have to watch this film?
You have to see me every day and watch the film.
Right. Bye.
Cut to skate scene.